Did you know that up to 15% of the population is deficient in vitamin B12? That's a staggering number, and it's a problem because B12 is crucial for so many bodily functions. Today, we're diving deep into the dangers of B12 deficiency, a condition that often goes unnoticed until it's too late. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the top 10 dangers of vitamin B12 deficiency, why it happens, and what you can do to protect yourself. By the end, you'll have a comprehensive understanding of why B12 is so important and how to ensure you're getting enough. So, what causes B12 deficiency in the first place? It's not always as simple as just not eating enough B12-rich foods. Pernicious anemia, an autoimmune disorder, attacks stomach cells that produce intrinsic factor essential for B12 absorption. As we age, our stomach produces less gastric acid, needed to release B12 from food. Medications like proton pump inhibitors can interfere with B12 absorption. B12 is primarily found in animal products like meat, poultry, fish, eggs and dairy. Vegans and vegetarians need to get B12 through fortified foods or supplements. Digestive disorders like Crohn's disease can affect B12 absorption. Excessive alcohol consumption can also lead to B12 deficiency. B12 deficiency often develops gradually, and the symptoms can be subtle at first, mimicking other conditions. That's why it's often overlooked or misdiagnosed. One of the most common symptoms is fatigue. Feeling constantly tired and drained, even after a good night's sleep, can be an early warning sign. This fatigue is often accompanied by weakness and a general lack of energy, making it difficult to get through the day. Another common symptom is megaloblastic anemia, where your red blood cells become abnormally large and don't function properly. Neurological symptoms are also common in B12 deficiency and can range from mild to severe. You might experience tingling or numbness in your hands and feet, known as peripheral neuropathy. Some people with B12 deficiency may also experience mood changes such as irritability, depression and anxiety. You might be thinking, are these symptoms really that big of a deal? The answer is a resounding yes. Untreated B12 deficiency can have serious long-term consequences. One major concern is irreversible nerve damage. This can lead to difficulty walking, chronic pain and even paralysis. Another risk is heart disease. High homocysteine levels increase the risk of heart attack and stroke. During pregnancy, it can cause neural tube defects and developmental delays. In severe cases, it can lead to dementia-like symptoms and can be fatal. Let's talk more about fatigue, because it's one of the most common and debilitating symptoms of vitamin B12 deficiency. B12 plays a vital role in energy production within your cells. When you're deficient in B12, your cells can't produce energy as efficiently. It's like trying to run a car on fumes. You might be able to keep going for a little while, but eventually you're going to run out of steam. This fatigue can manifest in many ways. You might feel tired all the time, even after a full night's sleep. Physical activity can become a real struggle, and you might find yourself getting out of breath easily. The fatigue associated with B12 deficiency can have a significant impact on your quality of life. Now let's delve into the neurological impact of vitamin B12 deficiency. B12 is crucial for the production of myelin, the protective sheath that surrounds nerve fibers. When you don't have enough B12, myelin production is disrupted and your nerves can become damaged. This damage can lead to a wide range of neurological symptoms, some of which can be quite frightening. One of the most common neurological symptoms is peripheral neuropathy, which typically affects the hands and feet. You might experience tingling, numbness, or a pins and needles sensation. B12 deficiency can also affect your balance and coordination. The cognitive effects of B12 deficiency can be particularly concerning, including memory problems, difficulty concentrating, and confusion. In severe cases, B12 deficiency can even lead to dementia-like symptoms. Anemia is another common consequence of vitamin B12 deficiency, and it's one that many people don't realize is linked to this vitamin. Anemia is a condition where your blood doesn't have enough healthy red blood cells to carry oxygen to your body's tissues. In megaloblastic anemia, your red blood cells become abnormally large and don't mature properly. As a result, you end up with fewer red blood cells overall, and the ones you do have are too large and don't function as efficiently. The symptoms of anemia can be subtle at first, but as the condition worsens, you might experience fatigue, weakness, shortness of breath, pale skin, dizziness, headaches, and a rapid heartbeat. You might be surprised to learn that B12 deficiency can also have a significant impact on your mental health. This is because B12 plays a crucial role in the production of neurotransmitters, the chemical messengers in your brain that regulate mood, sleep, appetite, and other important functions. One of the most important neurotransmitters influenced by B12 is serotonin, often referred to as the feel-good hormone. Low levels of serotonin have been linked to depression, anxiety, and other mood disorders. Another important neurotransmitter affected by B12 is dopamine, which is involved in motivation, reward, and pleasure. When you're deficient in B12, your brain doesn't have the building blocks it needs to produce these essential neurotransmitters. This can lead to a wide range of mood changes, including depression, anxiety, irritability, and even psychosis in severe cases. Now let's talk about the digestive system, because B12 deficiency can also wreak havoc on your gut health. One of the most common digestive issues associated with B12 deficiency is nausea and vomiting. Another common symptom is loss of appetite and weight loss. B12 deficiency can also lead to constipation or diarrhea. This is because B12 plays a role in the healthy functioning of the muscles in your digestive tract, which are responsible for moving food through your system. In some cases, B12 deficiency can also cause inflammation of the tongue, known as glossitis. We've covered a lot of ground so far, but I want to circle back to cardiovascular health, because the link between B12 deficiency and heart disease is a serious one. B12 helps regulate homocysteine levels in the blood. Homocysteine is an amino acid that's naturally produced by your body. In normal amounts, homocysteine isn't a problem, but when levels get too high, it can damage your arteries and increase your risk of heart disease. High homocysteine levels have been linked to an increased risk of heart attack, stroke, blood clots, and peripheral artery disease, PAD. PAD is a condition that affects the arteries in your legs and feet, and it can lead to pain, cramping, and even amputation in severe cases. The final danger of B12 deficiency we're going to discuss is its impact on your immune system. Your immune system is your body's defense system. B12 plays a crucial role in maintaining a healthy immune system. It's involved in the production of white blood cells, which are the soldiers of your immune system. When you're deficient in B12, your immune system is weakened, making you more susceptible to infections. You might find yourself getting sick more often, and it might take you longer to recover from illnesses. B12 deficiency can also worsen autoimmune diseases such as lupus and rheumatoid arthritis. So, as you can see, B12 plays a vital role in keeping your immune system functioning properly and protecting you from harm. We've covered a lot of ground today, and I know it can be overwhelming to hear about all the potential dangers of B12 deficiency, but I want to leave you with a message of hope. B12 deficiency is treatable, and by being proactive, you can protect your health and well-being. If you're experiencing any of the symptoms we've discussed, don't ignore them. Talk to your doctor about getting your B12 levels checked. Your health is precious. Don't take it for granted.